There, run to him with the horse, with the shouts. Shout my man, run to him with my run. Smell, sniffishness, sniffing frost, smell the pie, smell the squirrel, dried up grass, leaves and tree, pine bark night, cold white light, steam of rise, smoke by frost, like his mouth, chicken green, right, like a light, through the haze, smell of night, engine noise, oil burn, carrots. On the street, no more ball, see the sky, all is dark. Dark and still, smell of iron gate, restless face, hazy faced, dark midnight, sleep is here, let's set off.
How do I leave?
I wish I could tell you. I really do. But it's different for everyone. The most I can tell you is you have to want to leave bad enough. I wish there was a magic word to get you out of here, but I only work here.
Well, I want to speak to your manager then.
I'll get him on the phone.
I thought you said you own the place.
I do, but someone else owns the property. Do I look like I could afford my own imaginary asteroid? He lets me keep to myself. He's like an advisor of sorts.
Get me out of here?
Maybe. Hello? Hey, you. I know, it's a trip. I'm like, really? Really? I know, right? That's what I said. Yeah. Oh yeah, so I got a guy here who wants to know where the hell he is, etc. That's what I told him. Yeah. Sure. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Hey, when are you coming back? I know what I said before. Okay, well, let me know. You hang up first. No, you. Okay. I love you. Bye.
Well,
I'm sorry, but it looks like you're stuck here, Alexander Russell.
who?
Well, that's you, silly.
Who am I?
The name tag on your spacesuit says Alexander Russell. Does that mean anything to you?
Oh, I don't know.
Oh dear. You seem to have come down with a bad case of the amnesiacs. It's common with travelers, especially when you've just got here.
I just got here?
Relax. Mom will be back in no time, whatever that means.
Who are you?
I'm Laura.
Are you an angel?
I don't know what that means.
You know, do you work for the big man?
I run my own business.
Well, what do I have to do?
Do?
Yes, to get out of this place.
Well, therein lies the question. I'm not wholly convinced there is an out of this place.
Where am I?
You are at the lemonade stand. It's a place where time has no meaning, etc., etc.
Okay, is this a play on nostalgia, a lemonade stand? Are we harkening back to my sense of longing of childhood? I never had a lemonade stand. Besides, isn't that like a 50s thing? You know, this material feels a bit dated.
What are you driving at?
Is there a man behind the curtain?
We've already covered that.
Ooh, what's the game? What am I supposed to do? I'll tell you why I resigned?
You're half right, but all wrong.
To the moon, Alex.
beer right now.
That won't be necessary.
Won't it? How much do I owe you?
Forget it.
Good, because I left my change in the other space. Oh, Jesus Christ. Is this tame?
Try again.
That's better. Thought maybe I was in hell.
You should know that since you are pretty well convinced that this is all hallucination, there might not be any difference between that tang and the alcohol. There might not be any difference between anything at all.
I could feel my body underneath the spacesuit. I could feel the crunch of the rocks beneath my feet. Man, I know there are things that are real as
As real as me,
real as you.
realer. Any for your thoughts?
I'm remembering when my dad died.
Oh,
It was hot. It was by the abandoned NASA station. You know, where they found that experimental spacecraft from the 70s. They drew the ship out of the hangar. Oh, God, it feels like so long ago. Everything was like a big barbecue. People came for miles just to see it. I mean, everything had this air of unconcern and familiarity. As though the problems of the past were just reflections of a tarnished and dusty rearview mirror. Still, I wasn't that grown up. I was like, what, 10, maybe 12? Mom was cooking hot dogs on the barbecue grill. I remember I was thirsty, or maybe Mom just asked if I was thirsty. She had this big pitcher of pink lemonade. I held out my glass to her and she poured. It was a clear plastic cup. I watched the sugary liquid flow to the bottom. Then there was this rumbling, and all these voices called out at once. And then the lemonade overflowed from my cup. I looked up at my mom, and her face was frozen in something like agony. She was looking at the sky toward the rumbling. I followed her gaze to an awful explosion in the sky. Fire and smoke extended in all directions. But Mom, she kept pouring the drink out beyond the cup, beyond the rim of its intention.
your cup runneth over.
There's a bargain broken between liquid and cup. The lemon and water spread itself across the plastic sheets of the picnic table, extended as a reflection of the smoke in the sky. Sugar rained down like rivulets along the thermal hide, spilling down the thread of my pants. Beyond the murmuring voices, a great black wave approached me like nothing I'd ever felt before. Something was born in the spontaneously erupting sound of fire that was my father's ship. This nothingness erupted where we were as my mother screaming. People stopped and stared as she let out this. Oh, it was worse than a scream. Oh my God. I can still hear it.
Sadness.
Yeah. Well, that's life, isn't it? Sometimes we'll have, make it in home in time to watch your favorite TV show. Hey, sometimes you forget your wife's birthday. Sometimes you witness your father exploding and your mother losing her mind.
You make light of a tragedy.
Oh, yeah, well, it's my tragedy, lady.
I didn't mean for that to be malicious. You deaden the pain that way, yes? You keep your tragedies from defining you. That's nothing if not admirable.
Yeah, I'm a real hero. Who is this?
Your guess is as good as mine. She looks like she'd be a friend of yours.
A friend of mine?
Где я?
What'd she say?
She wants to know where she is.
Oh, that's funny.
Еще выпить. Сколько стоит?
Jeepers, I'm almost out of water. Perfect timing.
That's hilarious.
How was your trip?
Long. I drove an off below the speed of light. How's the last 10,000 years?
Same as standing still.
Still haven't got this guy out of here yet.
There's his hat. What's his hurry?
Когда я была маленькая, мой отец работал на заводе. Сделали свечи для автомобилей. Произошел несчастный случай. И отцу оторвало 2 пальца на левой руке. Несмотря на запреты врача и уговоры начальника цеха, на следующий день отец вернулся на работу. Он похож на моего брата. Она похожа на моего отца. А он? Я не знаю. Ну, что, ребята, я пошла. Пока.
Well, I suppose that's one way of doing things.
She just left?
Well, indubitably.
What was she looking at over here?
Beats me.
So,
There are more things in heaven and earth, etc., etc.
so how could you sleep then?
Everything is possible.
Okay then, I'm leaving.
Deja vu.
×2. Wowzers, I'm late.
Seriously?
I'll be right back.
Okay. Have you considered the possibility that you might be dead?
You mean like a thought experiment?
Sure.
Well, how did it happen?